course, this leads right into the East Alligator River. There's a crossing at the end of it called Cale's Crossing. Cale was a buffalo hunter, dairy farmer, protector of Aborigines. I always laugh at that. I think, what the hell? But anyway, you know, he was one of the shakers and movers in the Northern Territory Creek bed. If we were in the wet season, we'd have to stop here at the Sign floodway because the water would be over that sign over there. And the blokes who are doing the cruise today run a cruise this paperbark forest. Debris in the trees, how deep the water gets. And it's the most spectacular, is all underwater. And you can see how green the grass is. Dangerous, you don't know who's in there, you know. Could be the headbutters because it's the dry season. And as the weather dries out, the crocs will come across the road over here towards the sea, and we are going towards the sea at the moment. And folks, just have a look at escarpment, as we call it. The folk who were with me yesterday about the two big in this area, the only money that they would be spending would be extracting
That one's cool.
Look out.
because they would end up with illnesses where you would get swollen joints. And what was found out only much later in the 70s, that this place is rich in uranium. And of course, when you're moving the rocks around and bumping them around and whatever, it releases
a lot, so it doesn't, you know, it just changes, man. It's spectacular. Oh.
And even talk about the areas. It's good. In the border. So we got North Kakadu to
That's an alligator, isn't it?
It's the river just crossing up here. But look at that.
Got us. Ooh, he's a biggie.
the signs. Yeah, loads.
Sorry. I'll give him hold back it into you.
It's the first time back.
Wheelchair. You think that's black?
We have traveling. But we have bad tummy.
Oh, okay, to help.
Water
So we
pandanus.
have
Water pandanus.
three types of pandanus. They all look the same. The difference is the fruit. But it's a difference.
Paperbark
So in 100
trees
years,
making
we had
raft.
an aluminium. So we used to do just the process. Maybe have ceremony, so maybe do it. It's got a hot skin. Very useful thing. I like the even the using the fire. Nothing in the front. Laying eggs, not in. So along the river. Around the back, these one, a silver leaf.
Sorry, is that silver?
Silver leaf. But they're all on the same tree. It's a tree type. Broadleaf is they are in the floodplain. So out in the floodplain. It's a tree type. So when traditional way is whenever and you know where to find it.
The river one?
In 100 years, the iron, not on the back, our skin. Black, yeah. pick up speed in the water.
Can I take a photo?
For dancing. Yep.
Well posed.
For dancing.
Yeah, for dancing.
Show us.
Okay.
Oh, didgeridoo. Like we have clapsticks and didgeridoo.
Yep.
And we dance. We dance a corroboree.
Yeah.
Okay, can I take a photo? But I want an action one. Thank you very much for that.
It's the Dutch. They landed in the 1600s and brought medals, clothing, Billy. They thought there was no one around, but we were living in a rock shelter. And so they start trading medals, clothing. So Arnhem, it's the ship had a name on it. So Arnhem. So they landed. So it's named after the ship. So Arnhem.
Have you not tried to change the name back to...
Conrad. Conrad. Like the names of area. Kunborg. It's like Kunborg. Like suburbs, street names. Kunborg.
Wow.
We have like suburbs, street names.
Suburbs.
So where we started in the car park, Kungat Bowall. The crossing, Kalarabir. And down in the corner where the sandbanks in the corner, Ulan Mile. And over here, where the rock art, Rao. Down here, Mabala Gajam. Goes all the way up and Mickey. Further up, Mickey. Alright. Boy, you need me. Wow. I can't see and I throw speed in the water.
Sure.
That's my boy.
Here we are.
He's got some strength, this boy.
1, 2.
God.
We trust the other side.
Put that on the back like that.
My people, they hunt magpie goose. We aim in the sky. 1, 2.
God.
By measuring.
Oh, yeah.
So from here to finger. So each person always measure up. Semua. They didn't cut the whole tree. First is measure up and make a shape like this. So we use for digging yams. Also if it's murky water, the water become a murky, still a crock in the water. So we use this to pick up speed. Also we use for dancing. So across in Australia, Ubirr, over here, Kakadu and Arnhem Land, we call it Bondok.
Bondok.
Iron wood, spear tip, tied up with hibiscus string and beeswax. So I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The bones.
Bombing in down. Thank you.
Thank you.
These rocks are at the side of the road. Can anyone go in there, or are you going to only go into the places where you're allowed to?
But it's amazing how lots of cars parked on the side of the road. And all nice green grasses over there. So they vary. When wet season comes, it's just like somebody's trying to switch, man. It's unbelievable. It's just incredible. Get off the road. Jabiru. They like I haven't burnt that off. Folks, this is a mining town. There's only about Rio Tinto or their other branch, ERA, Energy Resources Australia, and this town. And you'll see on my left and inform people or inform where houses could be built, and you wouldn't have to connect the services is run or uses gas-fired power stations. Behind it is Lake Jabiru, but you'll never find anybody in this park. You will find a few people here and there now and again. It's very rarely would you find people in this lake, in this park, never mind the lake. The reason being is that is a crocodile trap on my left, just behind. That is there because that will grab a crocodile. And that's what they do. They don't, or unless it becomes a nuisance croc that high. All the white-collar workers, engineers, supervisors live on what we call. What are you? Folks, on my left is the golf club. And mining towns aren't what they used to be. You've got to be a pre-garden and ends at high school. What's that? Year 12. Year 12, yeah. This is one school. Yeah. But it's not what I like, and what I like about all country towns, they got a butcher. I like butchers. I think we get to Corinda like you guys have done, and we after our yellow waters. On my left is
How many jumbos a day?
Oh, mate. I reckon it is. Yeah, or Aero Commander, quite a biggish plane,
Yeah.
This is low-grade uranium that's used for medical stuff, and it's still got to be processed. Here we have one of the tailings dams that are in this area. And there used to be a lot of, there's a bird, it's one of the first birds I've seen in for I don't know how safe. Oh, look at them. They're pumping for lots and lots of water. It's a yucky greeny color. And I was just thinking that would interfere with the ground. I suppose it is Saturday, that car park's.
Bloody hell.
Gold out of here as well?
They got gold out of here in the beginning as well, yeah.
Slow down a bit, huh?
Okay, folks, hang on, I'll just roll a bit of picture. I wonder if it has been, or maybe it looks like it would be an area where they took. dump stuff.
Yeah.
Sherbet. Oh. That's what I'm thinking, you know.
Yeah.
It can't be too bad.
And it's just bird life there.
It's bird, and you know, like I said last year, there were lots.
Like right at 12 o'clock. There's a
Lotus.
Yeah.
Style that you've been hanging out to see, you never know. Depending on the tide, if the tide's up and flowing fast, well, you know, sometimes they're not. You got one? No?
Yeah, on the right.
No. You know, interesting, but they drove a lot of buffalo. They hunted a lot of buffalo. You know, it was, like you say, it's about halfway. It's a good spot. On the left, there we go.
Beautiful.
Too late.
Got
The
it.
sun's normally higher.
Yeah, but it's nice.
Sorry. You see it? See it? Isn't it gorgeous? My God. Technology. Whoa. Photo ops. Yeah, maybe this one's too. I don't know.
A little bit.
It's gone away from the... Hey, you got to be crazy, mate. I wouldn't do that. That billabong over there. No ridges or bumps in it. No.